My friends, how's it hanging? I hope you're doing well tonight, or this morning, whatever time zone you're watching this in. I'm here to talk about that thing again because I'm just so filled with disappointment and confusion, just as much as the average Joe is that uses the internet all the time. It's so unbelievable how it could have come to this. One moment you're just gawking over your favorite idol that you worship, the next moment you find out something about them and you're like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Who else do I worship? That's where I come in. Just kidding. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about the DrDisrespect situation. So if you don't know, a few days ago, the big live streamer DrDisrespect, he's being accused of sexting a minor by this Cody Connors guy who was apparently a former Twitch employee. And it was the exact reason why he got banned all the way back in 2020. It was a massive deal for everyone all the way back then, because nobody knew why the doc got banned in the first place. We just started our own rumors about why he was banned. Everyone pointed towards him cheating on his wife because, hey, if there's going to be no reason, then we might as well come up with our own theory, huh? He cheated on the wife. Yeah, that's what happened. The big accusation is that this Cody Connors guy was trying to say that the doc was using the Twitch Whispers feature to talk to an underage minor when it was still a thing. And then Twitch staff was moderating it, and they decided to ban the doc before this thing got out to the public, and people would start going apeshit over this. I knew that they would. They're doing this on Twitter right now as we speak. Let's see who gets the most likes in the comments. Let's see who can milk this so fast. Now, at first, these were allegations. Everyone went by Cody Connors' Twitter post and they ate it up like sardines. They automatically believed it because, hey, I'll say it, hanging around with an underage minor with the intent of trying to do something very creepy, whether it be physical or in the private DMs, it's really upsetting and people will jump on that shark quickly. And with all of those things that people were saying about this situation, you know, your commentary channels or regular Twitter trolls in the comments, just to name a few types, it got to the doc and he was having a moment on stream saying that, oh, all the stuff that's being said about me is really affecting my mental health and I need to stay away from the internet. I need a vacation.
But I'm telling you, man, I'm just feeling fatigued, feeling a little burnt out. But I appreciate you guys showing up. I appreciate you guys showing up. But I am serious when I say I'm feeling a little fatigued, you know? When shit like this happens over the weekend and it just kind of, it's like how many times can I I don't, like I'm actually tired of being on social media. And I've expressed that over the years, champ. So I just, you know, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. But I'm just feeling burnt out, you know? I came into this, when did we start streaming, champs? 2015, 16? Been doing this since 2009. Different scene back then, having a good time, playing the games that were fun to interact with and create content with. And over the years, it's just gotten, it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. And I just feel like, you know, I had the mindset of, let's just see what happens today. How are we feeling? And I'll tell you, I just, I don't know. I'm just feeling burnt out. Maybe it's time to start something new, something different. You know, challenge those creative senses, a desire to explore different realms, if you will. But I'm kind of, I'm exhausted in being in front of the camera. I'm exhausted being on socials. The industry's changed so much. Just so much different energy out there, negative energy and clashing, and from everything that we've experienced since we've started this whole journey together, you know what I mean, champs? And I'm just like, when I go outside, I just feel so much better. When I remove myself, what the hell is this, you know? So that's all I'm gonna say. Keep playing, Doc. We don't care. The fuck? Okay. I think when I say step away, I'm gonna have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but you know, maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do. Take all the time you need, says Layer Cake. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Don't be a pussy. God damn it. Damn, now what? I mean, shit, there's 50 million other streamers you can watch right now. Get the break. Respect it, Doc. Okay, I appreciate that. It's time to drive into the sunset, says Swervin. Oof, man, I like your style. It might be time to drive in the sunset, champ.
In times like these where you're stressed out with all of this negativity or you're having a mental health crisis from a lot of stuff that's going on with your life, you just need to take a break from it all. You just need to go out there and do what you need to do. That's what the doc is trying to say. He just needs to take a vacation all the way down to Costa Rica, get a tan, drink a pina colada, wear a Hawaiian t-shirt, vacation shit. But people in the comments and the reposts that have that clip of him and his mental health crisis, they're saying, oh, you should see what the age of consent is in Costa Rica. Fucking yikes. Costa Rica has one of the lowest ages of consent and highest rape rates in the world, more than half being perpetrated on high school age teenagers. I know he's getting accused of a serious topic like sexting a minor, but the doc here is just saying, oh, I need to run into the sunset, get away from all of this energy that's bringing me down a lot. Now, I don't want to be the devil's advocate here, but if the doc knew about this situation and why it's making him the subject of all of this drama, do you think it would have been a good time to clear the air and make things right? So, like, in a shorter term, debunk the allegations? Whatever this might be, it just sounded like he wasn't taking it as seriously, but anyways, we have a statement from DrDisrespect and from two more sources that are from two other former Twitch employees. One went to The Verge and the other one went to Bloomberg, and I can't read the one on Bloomberg because they're greedy bastards. I'm just gonna read the one on The Verge. One former Twitch employee who asked to remain anonymous, citing the potential risk of their career, told The Verge that Beham, which is DrDisrespect's real name, had used whispers on Twitch's now defunct messaging system to exchange messages with a minor and initiate a conversation about meeting up at TwitchCon. The employee worked on Twitch's trust and safety team at the time of the ban in 2020. So this is basically the same thing that the Cody Connors guy did, alleging that DrDisrespect was sexting a minor. They're not adding anything new to the situation or giving up any new evidence that could back up the allegations, like the Twitch Whispers DMs, so to speak. You know, the thing that they're actually trying to use against the doc? They're just coming forward to make the same allegations that Cody Connors did. And I'm still confused on why a mainstream journalist media company like Bloomberg or The Verge, I haven't even heard of The Verge while I'm talking about this, they're just wanting to listen to these anonymous former Twitch employees and they'll have the same outcome as Cody Connors, not providing any evidence to back it up. That would be a confirmation that the allegations are true if the doc was just trying to pass this off as some clout-chasing bullshit from Twitter people. But now tonight, or yesterday, or whatever day you're watching this on, there's been a full statement from DrDisrespect who wants to address the situation. Okay, so bear with me here. My reading skills aren't the best. The Twitch ban. Hello, I like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be up in front about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. Okay, there we go. Off to a good start. Not deflecting what's being told about you and making sure that you can clear the air for those that are still confused. Excuse me. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. So basically, he got dropped by Midnight Society, the game studio that he was endorsed by, and Turtle Beach, and a couple of other brands that he lost because of the allegations. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we've made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that the two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you the side of my story regarding the ban. Okay, I'm not properly educated when it comes to private lawsuits with companies like Twitch and their endorsed streamers, but whatever agreement they came to not have this public with the NDAs or whatever, they had to have been on Twitch's staff's end to keep this behind closed doors. If the doc is involved, then Twitch staff is involved too, and everyone else who knew about it, especially Slasher. Still can't believe Slasher tried to gain clout off of it. Were the Twitch Whispers messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more? Holy shit, man. I still can't believe this is a real thing, but you can't say the topics in your conversation lean into inappropriate topics like it's a normal thing. This is a minor you were talking to, mind you. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration, I don't know what that word means, again, reading skills, regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Like, what kind of inappropriate stuff were you talking about? It clearly had to be sexual. No one makes inappropriate comments to people in a way that makes them feel uncomfortable and not have anything sexual to do about it. I hate to say it, but I find it hard to believe that there was nothing else happening behind the Twitch Whispers, because if there was nothing there for you to have any intentions in the first place, then why are we talking about intentions to begin with, you know? It just seems kind of sus to me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me, that's an adult. A husband and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Okay, so you're saying that you'll take full responsibility for the inappropriate messages you were sending to this minor, but why won't you say what's being said? He's like, oh yeah, the conversations we were having was a little inappropriate, but nothing illegal happened, no pictures, this isn't going to court, no crimes were really committed here. If he had that much effort to talk to a minor in that sort of way, and he knew about it, what's stopping it from making it criminal? Now, I really want to know what he said, if he actually did have plans to meet up with the minor at TwitchCon. Now, with all of this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. Fuck that. There's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm sorry to be a dickhead about this, but if you can't handle the fact that you're being called a pedophile or a predator, even by the people that have brain-rotted juice on their head from all of the Twitter feeds that they're scrolling through, then maybe you shouldn't have said those inappropriate things to a minor to begin with. Like, if you regret doing that kind of shit and you want to be forgiven, I can understand that to an extent, but he's just going out of the way to say, oh, I sent inappropriate messages to a minor, but that doesn't make me a pedophile. That's like a chicken that likes to eat KFC, but he doesn't think he's a cannibal, you know? Who cares if a chicken is eating his own kind? As long as he's enjoying it, he's not a cannibal. He actually is. And there's this thing that the doc did with this massive Twitter thread of him addressing these allegations. Is the part is that he edited out the word minor when he said, quote, Twitch whispers messages with an individual minor back in 2017. But then he edited back the word minor back into that tweet. Like, what's the deal with that? Did he think it wasn't gonna be a big deal to edit out minors to make himself look better with this allegation that he's still dealing with? And no, it still doesn't make him look any better that he added the word minor back in after realizing, oh shit, it doesn't make me look any better, you know? But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said this all sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all the years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I've had the fucking best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know that you have always greatly appreciated. Now here's the kicker here. He says, but trust me when I say this to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero life experience. I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I am a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all of those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off of my shoulders. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Apparently, it's considered hateful to be concerned that a big and famous live streamer is making these inappropriate comments through the DMs to a minor. I swear to God, it's like he wants to lose all of his respect in one day because we don't agree with his interpretation of grooming or pedophilia because it's different from the actual moral stance of grooming and pedophilia. And he's saying this shit like, yeah, they want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. I don't give a fuck what these haters think. Did you forget that yesterday or 2 days ago that on stream when you were playing that Elden Ring DLC, you were talking about fleeing to Costa Rica, riding off in the sunset? Like, are you sure this is to take a mental health break or because people are starting to catch on with this and they're thinking, oh, we actually might be right? I'm not saying DrDisrespect is automatically guilty. There's just a lot of coincidence with what he said on that day, and it's lining up with that long response he came out with. 1 minute you're saying, oh, all of this negativity is so hard, I just want to take an extended vacation right into the sunset in Costa Rica. And then 1 minute you're trying to act like this tough internet guy saying, oh, they want to make me disappear, but that ain't happening. Like you're on some Andrew Tate shit right now. Like, I understand that he can't say a lot because of the private lawsuits that are going on, and he's not allowed to say whatever's gonna be said with the NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, or whatever. The only thing that's true is he confirmed that he inappropriately messaged a minor. This is in Dr. Disrespect's words. And with all of this that came out about this situation, I don't think this is going to save the doc's career at any point. People have their head in the sand too much over this. The allegations and the real thing that he admitted with inappropriately messaging a minor. I still don't think he's guilty right off the bat because we haven't heard Twitch's side of the story yet, but if we do end up seeing the chat logs of the Twitch whispers, and if it was more than just inappropriate messages, it's going to be the nail in the coffin for the doc. Guess we're going to have to wait and see where this goes, because I don't think this is going to stop any time now, and I hate to say it, but I think I lost all respect for Dr. Disrespect. There you go, a tongue twister. Try saying that 10 times fast. I can't believe I had to make this, though. I honestly enjoyed watching Dr. Disrespect when I was growing up in high school. He taught me the value of how competitive video games can really shape your personality. He also taught me that you shouldn't be toxic in competitive video games, but I think I was always like that personally, but hey, that's just my assumption. For real, though, we have to wait until Twitch says something about this, if it's true or not, or if they bring up the DMs, but don't think the doc is coming out of this crystal clean, okay? That's all I gotta say. Like and subscribe for more. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.